Friday, August 4th. Gosh, it's August 4th already. 2:08 p.m. And as you can see here, it's another failed network. Yet another scary random room network I tried building, and it has failed. It's another thing that has been neglected upon by me because of course it has. Um, so yeah, I have this neat pond in the beginning, and we're about to get into my psychology, like what is going on with my head? Why is this happening? I like how we can die signs now. And this is version 10 apparently, where it was supposed to be. I think I just made the other world version 10 too, which doesn't really make sense, but it's whatever. So, when I was building this, and I guess the new one I'm building, or I was building, I was like trying to make everything specific, like the design on this wall. Um, Not everything was specific. Like some things were new, like that. Um, yeah, they're just like the window design here, the floor, the certain blocks that I built, that I used to build, and I I kind of realized that not only am I going against what the scary random room network is supposed to be, it's supposed to be these random rooms. Um, I'm also doing something else that is going against the originals, like the earlier versions. And I went back on my Xbox 360 worlds, right? I went back on my old console worlds, and the older versions of the network are actually pretty different. Like I don't think there was like a actual design plan, and yeah. So what I'm trying to say here is that I'm trying to make everything perfect. I'm trying to make everything specific and good looking, and um, I guess symmetrical and stuff like that. But it really doesn't need to be that way. You know, it really shouldn't have to be that way. And I've kind of ruined things. I wouldn't say ruined, but well, actually, yeah, I'll say ruined. Yeah, it's kind of ruined things for me. The way I've been thinking about doing this, I've been thinking about it all wrong. So yeah, I can understand why people like the older versions of Minecraft, but the newer ones have so many new building options. So yeah, now we're going through the first 10 rooms as we always do. And this is a version of the second playroom that actually wasn't in the original, but I decided to build it like this because it was in a later version that I really liked. But this is kind of part of the thing I found out. It shouldn't have to be perfect. It shouldn't have to be a carbon copy of the other one. And also, let me tell you, the vanilla version of the world edit is very useful, but uh, when you should use mods just to build because it's a lot easier. I've made a few mistakes with this and had to rebuild a couple things. And the structure blocks are kind of hard to use too. And up here we have a tube, and when you go through it, it just, I don't know, it just reminds me of Chuck E. Cheese, or those McDonald's play places. It's just so neat. It's weird and gross because the tubes always had the smell of urine in them, but dude, it's just so good. It's so awesome. So anywho, go through here, and it's very spooky because the glow lichen just makes it barely manageable to see. You fall down. Oh, you had to do parkour to get up anyways. Nice. You go here to the weird room. which is barely lit up. I'm surprised. Is this moody? Yeah, look at that. Turn that brightness up. There we go. And yeah, the building designs are much better in this one, but that kind of takes away the charm of the old network. Like everything, all the buildings were like blocky-ish. I wouldn't say ish, they were blocky. And they weren't like detailed. Um, so yeah, even though this is a failed project, I'm glad that I stopped when I did. Because I was kind of wasting my time. I was just letting my worries get to me about, how it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be like the best. I'm just going to, you know, be obsessed with things. I'm going to keep trying to do things over and over again. Oh, cool. So you can edit signs in vanilla. I thought that was a modded thing. Um, so yeah, look at this dining room. It's so fancy looking. This is so fancy. This is awesome. Okay? It is awesome. I hope so. So yeah, that's cool. I was thinking just now I could like make a mod pack and just transfer this world onto that mod pack and like play on it on survival. That would be pretty fun. So yeah, I guess I'll show you the outside now. Um, Nothing much in the middle here. And looks like I forgot to show this one. This is the first playroom. Pretty neat, I guess. I don't know. Like each ten rooms are this specific theme. Two of them are living rooms, two of them are playrooms. The middle one is the office. There was the dining room, the kitchen. It's kind of like a house, except very big and weird, for the lack of a better word. So yeah, while this is a failed project, I am pretty happy with how I built the buildings. But I have learned that I should take a more simplistic approach anyways, and I shouldn't have to make everything accurate to the original. And this one wasn't even that accurate anyways because like a lot of there's like the new building blocks I'm using, copper, deep slate, and the way I built the dining room is very different too. It was just I think the original was just like a bunch of dark oak wood planks and like some brown and gray clay. And man, I love the tinted clay. I hate how they renamed it to terracotta, but it's not that big of a deal. And yeah, I could repurpose this build into something else, to be honest. I can just build out something here and but I don't really know what to do with it, to be honest. But I'm glad I'm able to show this off, like real talk. I don't think there's anything else to show. There's a pipe in the ceiling. Mario pipe. Oh, well, actually, no, the pipes are based off the tubes. I forgot to tell you. Well, I didn't forget to tell you that. I forgot that I already told you that. And yeah, pretty fun to use, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I just have so many ideas going through my head to what to do with this, but I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry if I talked for too long or whatever, and I believe that is it. Goodbye.